What's up everyone, Karmakut here, and today we're doing an Airsoft Loadout video. Now, most of the content for Airsoft recently has been on the Instagram at instagram.com/Karmakut, but if you guys have been following me over there, you kind of knew that this was going to be happening. I've been playing Airsoft for about, 3 years now and just started getting back into it last year. So, just before we making content and all these videos, just want to get back into shape, enjoy the sport a little bit before we start getting in and going hard on the content. But anyways, guys, before we do roll into it, I do want to thank a couple people and just a couple of disclaimers. Number one is I know I don't need any of this stuff. I buy it because I can and I want it. And then the second thing is I want to thank two people in particular. The first is going to be Greg from Hilly Strategic. He's also helped me out with a lot of PTS stuff. You're going to see a lot of Hilly stuff on me. You might have noticed the Thorax already. So thanks to HSP for that stuff. And then also you're going to notice a lot of PTS furniture on my rifle and the mags and all that stuff. So he's helped me out with a lot of my Airsoft questions. The second person I want to thank is going to be Andrew Ho, also with PTS, and also Airsoft Extreme. If you guys are looking for any Airsoft kit, BBs, all that stuff, head over there, check out Airsoft Extreme. They've always been good to me. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to get out of the way before we jump into it. So I guess we'll start with the rifle. These days, I am running a Tokyo Marui Mark 18 recoil shock. I'm in love with the recoil shocks. I started with the CM4 from PTS, but yeah, I just love that, tactile feedback and just getting that recoil, even though it's not as strong as gas. I just want a little thud or a little feedback from every time I fire. So I guess talking about, we'll go from front to back, I guess. We've got a PTS flash hider on here, a replica pack. I don't have a real one and I don't need a real one right now. We've got an emissary hand stop. This was actually recommended to me by Controlled Pairs, one of my homeboys. So thanks to him for that. What else do we have? We have a real Eotech Exps3. I've used replicas. I hate replica glass, and I wanted something that was, reliable and also clear. So we went with the real thing. One thing to note is I am running a lens protector. We've got the Guns Modify lens protector up top. It's on a PTS Unity riser replica, so that's also, I just love having that heads-up shooting position. It's just much more comfortable for me. It feels a lot more natural. And some of the terrain on this field is a lot of building clearing, so just being able to keep my head up helps a lot. What else do we have? Everything else on this rifle is pretty much stock. I haven't done any upgrades to it, nothing internal. Yeah, I guess for the sling, we're using a Hilly D3 Slick. I used to like the padded slings, but they just get hung up on stuff on the back and everything like that. So I've just gone to slick on everything. I also really like the Ferro Concept Slingster, also slick. But yeah, that's pretty much the rifle. I shoot 2.8s on this. The BBs will travel. It takes some time, but they'll get there. And yeah, this is pretty much my main driver. I also have a Scar L, but we'll save that for a different video. As far as what I'm wearing, we'll go top to bottom, I guess. This is pretty much exactly what you'll see me wear every time I play, at least on the weekend games. I haven't really jumped into any milsim stuff recently. If you look back on the channel, you'll see we did a couple milsim events with Greg. Those are killer, but weekend worrying it out here, we keep it pretty simple. This is one of the fields that doesn't require full face pro, and I'm very thankful for that, so I take advantage of that. Sometimes I'll wear a hat, sometimes not. It's pretty cool out here these days, so I don't really typically run a hat, and you can see, took one to the head, but hey, that happens every week, nothing new. For my iPro, I used to run Oakley SIs. The only problem with those were they were always tinted. They didn't transition. Like, these are the Ronin Gators, and they actually transition because of the lens. So when it's really bright out here, they'll darken. When it gets dark out here, then they'll clear up. So it's really nice just because I'll have to keep switching my lenses. Kind of pricey, but I gotta support my man 2 Lamb. He's just an idol for me, a role model of sorts, I guess you could say. So we gotta roll with that drip. As far as my face, I don't run any mask. I am looking at getting that TMC new mesh mask, but they're all sold out right now. So right now we just use a typical black gator. As far as the kit, you might have noticed, like I said before, we've got the Thorax on from Hilly Strategic Partners, and this was given to me from Hilly, so this was awesome to get and find in the mail. It was really cool. But yeah, I've been using it for about a month now. I got to use it a little bit before the release, and I gotta say I'm very impressed with the quality, how simple it is. It's perfect for what I need. Like, I don't need anything heavy and load bearing. It's just straight up simple. The setup is maybe 2-3 minutes. Out of the box, Velcro, 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 done. Good material. It's got air channels on the front and back plate so that you can actually breathe. What else you got? Oh, the chicken strap. Now, the chicken strap on the Thorax, at first I didn't really dig it, but recently it's been growing on me, just how slim it is, and just it's got some rigidity to it, so it gives the plate carrier some form. Yeah, really enjoying the chicken strap. It's so funny because like the first time I got it, it's like, I don't know about this, I might switch this out, but now I use it every time I'm out here. Working on the placard here, we've actually got a Hilly strategic placard. It's the new slim placard that they released with the Thorax, and this was something I've been wanting HSP to come out with for a while now. It's something just slim, just because the micro rigs are cool and all, but you know, I'm out here for the weekend. I don't really need all that stuff. There's still some elastic stuff to work with here on the front of the magazine pouches, and those let me slip anything else I need to get in there. So it's really slick. I like to just keep it extremely simple on the weekends. But now that we've got that out of the way, any other thoughts on the Thorax? I'm trying to think here. It's just solid quality. I mean, you get what you pay for with HSP stuff, and you'll see I got a lot of HSP stuff on us. So moving down to the belt, we keep it really simple with the Ronin shoe toe. I like Ronin's products. You know, I want to support the man. He's awesome. And it's really rigid. It's not the harness one or the load-bearing one. I'm not jumping out of, you know, helicopters or rappelling or anything crazy like that. I just really like how durable this belt is. I've used it for maybe 3 years and never had a single problem with it LARPing around out here. So I'm gonna keep wearing it. I guess we'll work around the right here. We've got our Safariland holster with a Elite Force Glock 45, which I really never gas up, but it's there in case I need it. Behind that, I have my Blue Force Gear Booboo pouch, which has, you know, this is stuff for events like when we did the Georgia event. You know, it's got my aspirin, my salt, my, you know, Band-Aids and eye drops and stupid stuff like that, just so I don't have to go back to the car or, you know, where we have everything staged. Behind that, we have the Hilly Strategic Med Kit, which is belt mounted. It's, you know, fits really comfortably. It's, you know, what can I say? I got it for free. It's a great piece of product. Moving on to the left, we have our Blue Force Gear dump pouch, which is really small and minimalistic. I used to run a larger dump pouch in the back, but it's just clunky. It got everywhere, and like it's some dump pouches are just way too busy up top. The Blue Force Gear dump pouch is really simple. You just drop it and it's there, and then you just tuck it away when you're done. Takes up like, I think 2, maybe 1 molly spot. So really like this dump pouch. The next thing we have on the left is a Hilly Strategic mag pouch. They're new single rifle mag pouches. I like them, never had a problem with them. I ran S-Tac before, but Hilly gave these to me, so I'm gonna run them. Next to that, we have our double pistol pouch. I don't run 2 pistol mags. These again are from Hilly Strategic Partners. I usually run my multi-tool here and then 1 pistol mag on the left. And then I finally have my, you know, an S carabiner just to hook anything at, you know, my hat or my gloves, stuff like that, right up here at the front. That's gonna do it for the belt. As far as everything that I'm wearing, oh, one thing I did forget is the back panel, which is actually a Hilly Strategic flat pack. Just keeping this rig 100% HSP, just repping it out here. So a lot of fun with that, and it's got a flag on it that's tied down with the Spiritus Systems bungee kit. I think that wraps up most of the kit I'm running. The only thing I have left is just gonna be the clothes that I wear. I just run a t-shirt most days. Underneath, this is a lifesaver. This is a huge tip. I run a moisture wicking Under Armour kind of like undershirt, I guess you could say. I don't even know what brand it was. I got it like 5 years ago or something, but this has been a lifesaver. Keeps you cool, keeps you dry. Hands down, one of the most underrated pieces of kit I have on me. I wear Cries for my bottoms just because I like stuff that works and I like stuff that's durable. I hate having to fight through stuff or having to work with broken stuff or breaking stuff the first time you use it. I'd rather just, you know, as the saying goes, buy once, cry once. Is it overkill? Completely. I can afford it, I want it, I'm gonna get it though. And then finally, to wrap it up, my shoes and boots. I usually run some sort of Solomons. Right now we got speed crosses on, but if I need some more ankle support, I'll probably run something like a mid or a high boot. And then I have run Converse and Chuck Taylors, but yeah, out here with all the BBs in the terrain like this, most of the time we're running speed crosses. And I think that pretty much wraps up the entire kit. If you see me out here at this field and you know where we're at, and I guess I'll meet you out here. But otherwise, having fun out here, and you're gonna see a lot of airsoft content coming down the pipeline here pretty soon. Once again, I do want to thank a couple people. I want to thank Nate here, who's doing the camera work behind the scenes. Nate. Awesome to have so many friends that actually are into videography and photography. Jordan does a lot of my pictures as well. I'll leave his link in the description and at the top here. And once again, Greg from HSP and Andrew Ho from Airsoft Extreme. If you're looking for stuff, these are great companies. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you did enjoy the video. Stay safe, be happy out there, and good hunting.